Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. It's Friday night. We're going to be playing some Honkai Star Rail. Did that thing just tell me that I'm at 94% of the... No, I'm 14% of the way through. When we last left off, we had taken over as the deliverer for the final cycle before Iron Tomb awakens. And we were at the point in history where Cerydra meets up with the deliverer for the first time, except because Finon was replaced by Trailblazer, all the prophecies that Trippy had were completely different. So they actually knew everything about us before we could actually get in. So we thought that we were going to have the advantage, but we did not. And now we're about to meet all the Chrysos heirs right before the original Chrysos War. But there actually might not be a Chrysos War this time, because why would there be, you know? And we're in an instanced zone, therefore we have no treasure chest to get.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind and executed him in public. Seeing that scoundrel burn to nothing should deter these miscreants from being so brazen again.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty? What a ridiculous display.
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged by the Imperator's own hand. Our distinguished trespassing guests.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. As for this Dux Frigoris, his way of speaking seems rather unusual too. Let me see what I can get out of them. I'm Cyrene of Ida Ciliciae. This is the Deliverer Beyond the Sky. We're new here and wanted to ask you, does this city host any other visitors from beyond the sky? We're looking for our dear companions.
Drop the charade. But yes, there is someone in this city who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
Trippy?
The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
No, okay.
Enough,
Maxla
you
probably?
pathetic lapdog. Do
No.
you need to beg for permission from the cursed Imperator even just to bark?
You...
Someone who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
Could be Don Hung.
And is referred to as that lord.
It could be Screwlum.
Could it be? Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
Oh, they're really coming to blows about that.
Insolent brat. I'll shatter that house of yours.
Groveling fool. I'll freeze that brain of yours.
There's so many, like, titles. What do they even mean? I guess it's no different from the Scholars of the Grove.
What if they're really intimidating?
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... Ah, heroes, you're already here. Greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army.
Hey there, Cerule.
This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux
poet from
Cardinal
Castrum
and
Kremnos?
imperial scribe of the great Imperator.
Hello. I'm Virginia. I compose poetry.
That's really surprising.
I'm Cerydra from ID Silicii. This is the Deliverer. Nice to meet you both.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akima is even more magnificent than we imagined. If you all weren't here to look after us, we'd be completely lost and confused.
The Akima you imagined is long gone. Under the Imperator, this city has been reborn as the capital of the world.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator, these winds shall forever remain at their service.
But what if...
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. But if you're curious, why not head to the lake and take a look?
Probably tossed in.
Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example of what happens when you disobey the Imperator.
So it's obey
The elders of the
or
cycle
die.
were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Fear not. The Imperator favors you. Virginia will write songs in your honor.
Apollonius, where is your poetic flair?
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency.
Well,
If
we're in the middle of the
Emporius
Chrysos
one day
War.
abandons
Or maybe
this,
the end of
then
it.
all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts.
But also, you know, I complained a lot about Aglaya and her lack of humanity, or her supposed lack of humanity. But I mean, they're trying. I can tell that they're trying to kind of convey that she was a lot more humane and like cared about people back then, and I'll accept this as acceptable.
Oh, we have guests.
Because she's like so peppy
Welcome.
here, and
I
she's
am
like
Aglaya,
talking
the
about
Good
making
Weaver.
clothes for the
These rags on you are not worthy of the title of deliverer.
Yeah, look at how
I
bubbly
must
she
prepare
is.
some proper attire for you.
Hello, nice to meet you for the first time.
What is the matter? Your gaze seems somewhat unsure. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Very much so.
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trevi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey even more clearly than we have.
That's wild that they know that.
Witness the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival. So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more. Carefully issued prophecies too, but it was Orynyx who told mankind that the deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova.
Okay, interesting.
Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
Impressive.
This can't be real.
Yeah, things are going way too well for me.
You find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
I'm waiting for the shoe to
The
drop.
upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
Cyril says Battlefield 6 and Far Cry 6. Are those out yet? Or are those future games? I'm familiar with Far Cry. I played a very short amount of the first one, way back in the day. And Battlefield, I played. I think I played maybe Battlefield 4, the first one where you could destroy the buildings or something like that. Again, really long time ago, more than 10 years ago at this point. Like 15 years ago almost. Hi,
Little
Sealands.
fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well? The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready, please follow me to the meeting. I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, General of the Flame Chase Army, and the Imperator's servant. But beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish at the Imperator's side. As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the leader
Okay,
of the
this is the end of the
Chrysos
Chrysos War.
As merely a humble subject, I cannot say more beyond this. The Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite among the Flame Chase Army. Dux Halcalithus and Apollonius, and Dux Carminin, Virginia, serve as the army's advisor and historian, respectively. One offers advice and counsel to the Imperator, while the other writes verses of her supreme
Virginia, maybe as in Virginia Woolf, the famous writer. Apollo, the prophet, or the seer, I guess. Like the Greek god.
Dux Frigoris, Labienus, and Dux Brumalis, Seneca, are both formidable warriors, clearing the way.
I don't know the
for
reference for those names.
Stormy. Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Trebi remains in the city. The Imperator once took them as hostages in order to unify the prophecies of the world, but they are now Akama's most vital prophets.
Okay, so all of the tribes together are called Dux Fatorum. This is sort of like fate, yeah, Dux Fate. The holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Tribi remains in the city, so no Trian and no Trinan be with us. And none of, like, the one that wrote the letters to Heislin's ancestor. You can find her tablets like scattered throughout the Dawn Pillar or the Sky Fortress. I forget her name though. Took them as hostages, like all of them, or like just a handful of them.
Duck's Goldweaver, Aglaya. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. You should get to know her in person. Then come.
Alright, strap in. We're probably gonna have like another 2 hours of dialogue here.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting. Since Cerydra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
Cyrene really is kind of just Mim at this point.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Well, time to send you to the bottom of the lake.
Exactly. Chryso says. Deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats.
Don't make me walk over there. Okay, good. So it's right there.
So it turns out.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the subjugation of the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought the news to all of you.
Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us
That's
set this
very
trial
circumstantial
aside for
evidence.
the
You could have
time
just
being.
taken, anyone could have taken that blade.
Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer.
Yeah, locking up the whole council. This is basically a military coup.
Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This is clearly a trap.
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies?
What should we do?
are starting to get pretty intense.
You already said that.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the legions carry out the commander's orders.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law,
I'm just gonna say defend
then
yourself.
be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
She's really like, I am the law. Also that framing where you could see Kefli's hand.
Is the core flame of law in her hand?
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
Man.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, we shall shatter the chalice of plenty.
I really had to follow the military coup.
Core flame to the holy city.
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power. Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant.
I guess send me in alone, I suppose.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned.
I'm sure I can take on the Titan myself.
Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
I better recommend the game you might like by a lot of fans of tactical RPGs. You can Overlord. I actually have that. That's actually already in the Discord. I think as in the future game streaming section. It's available on PS5 and on Switch. I haven't decided what I'm going to buy it on yet. I think that I actually might have access to it already. No, I don't have it yet, but I think it might be in my... let me check my PlayStation Plus catalog. No, that's just like all the stuff. It's either on this wish list or it's on... the Switch's wish list. Did I already pass it, or is it just not here? Must be on the Switch. Play I've heard nothing but good things about it. Yeah, I saw the trailer at one of the Nintendo Directs, and it looked like it's really good. Like you got it seems kind of like Fire Emblem in the sense that you have like different character classes, but it's more like you have like a map that you kind of like traverse in real time. So it's like somewhat a real time strategy, somewhat a tactical RPG, somewhat a turn based strategy.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
Stop trying the flattery.
Tiring? You're mistaken. Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpse the secrets of this world, no, the secrets beyond the sky, the divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance. Let me ask you, Deliverer, is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called eons?
It's true, but like it's like basically the analog here on Amphorius.
So they do indeed exist. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead? Oh? What you require now is the power of law?
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky, and she also has reliable allies. If they can intervene in Amphorius's laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Oh, so I'm gonna hand the law over to Skrullum and Herta.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage to say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
Okay, you just said that you don't care about the divine authority of Amphorius.
You mean, in the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
Looks like our things are aligned. Our goals.
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects, and together we will forge the most perfect law.
Yo, Captain, my captain.
This is the Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akuma for a time. Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two reek of seawater.
It's gonna get worse when we go take on the Ocean Titan.
Come forth, Theoros.
This is Ligus.
Yes. Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Oryx described. And just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytheron. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky. You will command the mighty beast known as Iron, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
So, what's the price?
The
Price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos, heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions. And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think? on the same wavelength. The atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then... then... we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been
Are we in
looking
mixed
forward to
company?
most on this journey.
She really changed it up.
Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
So someone's watching.
Aglaya's around now.
Can't
They
put
have
our guard
the
down
golden
for a
threads.
second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Is that supposed to be a wink? That was a pretty poorly animated wink. I know that they can do one because so many characters wink in this game. So I'm assuming that that was just a mistake. Alright, so we're actually still in an instanced zone. So there's no point in exploring.
So many people! The holy city is so lively.
Oh, that reminds me. Let's do standard pulls, right? Or maybe I should just wait until... How long until Linksha comes? 4 days? I think I can wait. I have 46 pulls. I'm definitely going to get a 5-star. $55 pulls. Yeah, I can get all the way. I can get past hard pity now, but I'll wait. May as well do multiple pulls in one stream setting.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected, the Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason!
Is it?
If it weren't for the Great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
How disappointing.
These could be 4 stars. You
Honor
got
guests,
Labanus or whatever.
Looks like I'm not the only one who came to the baths to unwind after the meeting.
So they have what, the loyal guard, the cold ice queen, the poet, and the advisor. Here you go, 4 stars right there.
For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Regoris, a trusted officer of the Great Imperator, willing to fight alongside the Deliverer in the coming battles.
Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akama, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Oh, that's just like us. That's who that lord is. So it's not Don Hung. It's not Screwlum.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Fragoros really can't hide anything. Theoros. What an ominous name. Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now. We don't know how much Cerydra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flame Crowned, who ends wars? Clearly a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Oh, commenting on their
Panicking
weight
now?
or size, I mean?
Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either.
There's no way she wouldn't kill someone for talking about her height. It's like ingrained in anime games.
Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings.
You'd be at the bottom of the lake.
By the way, if you still want to bathe, hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Predatory fish? Is this some sort of
Seems
like
there's more to Dux Bramalis's words than meets the eye.
civil warfare?
But
Urban
would
warfare?
the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama.
It is true. We were told under every circumstance to hide the fact that we were from beyond the sky.
Hurry up.
Of course, that was like 1,000 years in the future, so.
are...
The poet and the seer.
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
Heroes. I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. How fortunate.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Helcolithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
This is...
She wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I am the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. I'm the perfect partner for research. Enough small talk. Here's the latest news from Akima, as you requested. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
As expected.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
No, it's pretty accurate.
I swear on my stone maid, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic would help.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable.
Yep.
Heroes. I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield. I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hysealin's?
Yep.
I sense some unease in Dux Helcolithist's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hysealin's share a much deeper bond than the others do. There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy?
My future room.
To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hysealin's.
You two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts hidden beneath her exterior.
For now, let's think of ways to prevent the rumors from spreading.
Oh, look, it's my old room.
This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now.
It's probably like us in here.
Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet.
Was it too late?
Who's there? Oh, little gray fry.
Those high slims is.
Little sea hare?
She's still being called
You
an
barged
animal.
into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me? Is that so? That your eyes shine brighter than pearls?
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
How does she know all this based off of smell?
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints. Forget it.
So she's a nudist.
If Duck's Gold Weaver heard that, she'd scold me again. Alright.
Makes sense, she's a mermaid.
Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
Blood? Hunt?
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick, someone come quick!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current. Just a regular cleaning. No need to be so surprised.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered.
So she knows the smell of blood.
Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the flame chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Ooh, Cerydra. She's kind of being more direct and forceful with her words. Where's the brown nosing?
Because the new era of the flame chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Ladon has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the air with Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
But can I believe your version of that story?
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But, Miss Hycelans, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hare. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy.
I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
He's way too casual about the murder that she just covered up.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hycelens, you truly are impossible to predict.
I wonder if the clothes are actually like made of like seawater or something like that, or
always busy all day. Suddenly have the time to
scales from her body or something.
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish.
That's kind of rude. I mean, I guess technically she was supposed to be the leader of the Chrysoseirs, and then Cerydra came and kind of usurped her and, you know, killed the cleaners and all this other stuff.
I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea.
I'm with Hycelens on that.
Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just give me new ones?
Okay, so they're not like manifested from herself. They're gifted by Aglaya.
You mean future. The future ruler of the Holy City, Lady Goldweaver, is quite captivating in her own way.
I could have been friends with this Lady Aglaya.
You both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysoseirs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
So before battle and after victory, isn't that just constantly? If you're on a warpath?
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Titan's book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolus kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete.
Okay, so Cypher already exists here. She's not that young.
By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
And she hasn't actually... Oh, that's right. They don't have the Vortex of Genesis yet.
Eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything.
Yeah, they haven't gotten to Fagusa yet, so they don't have the Vortex of Genesis, and therefore none of them have submitted their core flames, and none of them, besides Tribi, are demigods? Is that true? I think that's true. Because even after you take the core flame, you actually have to like go through the Titan's trial. But maybe Tribi already is a demigod because she was gifted the core flame by the Titan itself rather than taking it forcefully. And Celiros, which is Hyacinth's ancestor, the Day Thunder Cloud Knight, probably also as a demigod.
I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
Are her eyes different? I don't think they are.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
The previous
even more
version.
accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
No lies were told.
a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaia has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits. Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most
Really?
of the time,
Interesting.
I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
True.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
I mean, even if, okay, that's just like they know what they're doing, but even if they were alone, it seems that both Aglaia and High Sealans can kind of tell what we're saying and doing from all over the place.
Yeah, in the future. But for now, we're at the mercy of the host, and she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline, but since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult. It's all just a guess. What? Did I guess right? We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize.
Herder truly is a genius.
Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Katorzane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos.
Of the origin of that Intellitron.
Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert. We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha, oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
There's also Xandar and Stephen Lloyd and Ron May, but I mean they can't be Stephen Lloyd and Ron May, I suppose.
technology is both outdated and complicated, no less than genius. But ultimately, he's not an Eon. We can handle him. That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind. Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Cerydra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them. It's settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way. It's been a long day. We should get some rest now. All right. When you've tired yourself out, remember to come back. I'll be waiting for you here.
I recognize a trap when I see one. That is definitely going to be like a... Ooh, are we in a real map now? There are no space anchors. Oh, I know. We're not in a real map yet. Okay. Alright, I don't think I'm ready for like another 4 hours in a row of dialogue. We're gonna turn in a little early tonight. I'm yawning and don't want to fall asleep too often during the story. Although we now have the ability to look up the story after the fact. Where do I do that again? Is it travel log? It's not missions, it's not game tools. So yeah, it's in here, I think. Yeah, this is where it is. So this is 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, 3.4, 3. Wait. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm tired. I like couldn't count up to 5. Three 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, and then back to Penacony. We're not that far behind. Like, we could be done by the end of this patch. We could be caught up to version 4.0 by the end of this patch, I think. Especially if we do like a tiny, streams here and there. Alright. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to hit the hay. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.